Hello guys, right, I'm still doing the Disney book, but I thought I would read Bob the Builder, Mucky Muck. So this is my kid, well they're all my kids' books of course, so if there's any writing in it, I've got a funny feeling there is. Yeah, we'll have to go with it. So, so far so good, but I just know there's going to be something. So, let's have a look. Oh, that's something. Oh, there's a bit of, yeah, there is a bit. Okay. So, after a rainy day, the yard was full of puddles. Dizzy was fed up. "Please, can we go out and play?" she asked Bob. "No, Dizzy," he said. "You'll get dirty, just like Scoop and Muck." "But it's lovely being dirty," cried Muck. Wendy was at the top of the farm, repairing the guttering on Farmer Pickle's roof. "How's it going?" Farmer Pickle shouted up to her. "It doesn't look good," Wendy replied. "You haven't just got a broken gutter. There's a crack in the drain pipe too. Lofty and I have got quite a bit of work to do." Back at the yard, Bob put on his apron and filled it with a bucket of warm, soapy water. "Who's the first for a wash?" he asked. Muck huddled up close to Rolly. "I don't want to be washed. I love being mucky." "That's why you're called Muck," chuckled Rolly. Meanwhile, Spud had been sheltering from the rain in Travis's trailer. "Thanks, Travis," he said. "I hate getting wet." "That's all right," said Travis, and revved up his engine to move forward. His wheels span around, but Travis didn't move. He was stuck in deep mud. "I'll never get out," he wailed. "Hang on," said Spud. I'll go and get Farmer Pickles." Back at the yard, Bob had just finished giving Scoop a wash down. "Right now it's your turn, Muck," said Bob. "Can Rolly go before me?" he begged. "You're not frightened of a drop of water, are you?" laughed Bob. "No, of course not," said Muck, very nervously. Just then, Bob's mobile phone started ringing. "Hello." "Then
Toys.
you got toys, have you?"
Yeah.
That was Farmer Pickles.
In my
Travis's in your bag.
Daddy.
Go on then, open them up and we'll have a look. Go on, open them up for me. That was Farmer Pickles. "Travis is stuck in the mud," he said. "I can pull him out," cried Scoop. "Your wheels might get stuck too," said Bob. "I think I'll use Muck. His caterpillar treads are built for this kind of job." "That's lucky," Muck whispered to Rolly. "Now I can stay mucky." "Can we help him?" Bob called out. "Yes, we can," the machine shouted back. Bob, Mucky and Dizzy set off for the farm. When they arrived at the field, they could see that Travis was well and truly stuck. "Don't worry," Travis called Bob. "We'll have you out in no time." Bob tied one end of a rope around Travis's axle and the other end to Muck's tow bar. "Can you tow it, Muck?" he called. "Yes." "Humph," spluttered Muck as he struggled to turn his big caterpillar wheels. I can." When Travis was free from the mud, Farmer Pickles invited them back to the farmhouse. On their way, Spud popped up holding a big sloppy mud pie. "Hey Dizzy, over here," he called. Dizzy turned around and Spud threw the mud pie straight into her face. Splat! "A mud pie fight," yelled Muck. In their excitement, Dizzy and Muck forgot all about keeping up with Travis and Bob. When Bob arrived at the farmhouse, he found Lofty and Wendy fitting the last section of guttering. "How are you getting on?" he called up to her. "Fine," Wendy replied. "So you managed to pull Travis out of the mud?" "Yes, Muck did well, didn't you?" Bob said as he turned around to talk to Muck. But he wasn't there.
Daddy,
"Yeah? Where have you gone, Dizzy?" he gasped.
Daddy, you pick me up.
"Oh, okay, bear with me. Let me just lift you. So you open, ooh, dear me, you're rather getting heavy. Do you want to sit in that corner? So you fetch your toys up there." Muck was still having a wonderful time in the field. "If I was as little as you, Dizzy, I'd roll over and wriggle in this lovely squishy mud," he said. "Wee, Hello, get your toys out, just put them over there." "Good girl." He said.
There.
"Yeah. Oh, look at those toys. You trying to put those in the camera, are you?" "Wee," squeaked Dizzy as he rolled happily in the mud. I said, "You put those toys over there and we'll be able to have a look at them." Suddenly they heard Bob's voice. "Dizzy, Muck."
What
"Yeah?
are you
I'm
reading?
reading Bob the Builder." Get shouted. "Ah, we were just having a game of mud pies," muttered Muck. "We were worried. You had all better get back to the
Daddy,
farm."
that fire kid.
"Yeah. Right now," said Bob. "Farmer Pickers has got a surprise for you." "Oh, excuse me, we're trying to read here."
What?
We're trying to read here. Back at the farm, Bob lined up Muck, Dizzy and Spud and told them to close their eyes. Ooh, I hope it's something really scrummy, said Spud hungrily. Ready? Bob asked as Wendy and Farmer Pickles came out of the house with buckets of soapy water. Ready? Laughed Wendy. We read that one, sweetie. We're just trying to do this one. Wendy dipped her brush into the water and started to wash the mud off Dizzy's mixer. Ooh, oh, that tickles, Dizzy giggled. Muck wanted to open his eyes when he heard Dizzy laugh. No peeping, Muck, called Wendy. But when it came to Muck's turn, he got a nasty shock. Ah, he yelled.
Daddy.
What's that? Wendy splashed water all over him.
I know.
Oh, it's red, isn't it? Yeah. Now it's your turn, Spud, said Farmer Pickles. Oh no, cried Spud. He turned to run away, but skidded in a muddy puddle. Oh, excuse me. Ow, Spud cried as he fell flat on his face and bent his nose. Has anyone got a new parsnip? Well, that's the end of that one, and we will find some more soon. So if you like that, click like, and if you'd like to see more, click subscribe. And that's Bob the Builder, Mucky Muck, and our little friend Annabelle in the background. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.